Why do we say sorry? We say sorry because we want to be liked, we want to be accepted. But Genghis Khan didn't ask for permission. He took what he wanted, and he took the world. His Mongol horde was unstoppable. They had superior numbers, but it wasn't just about that. It was also about their strategy, their tactics, their discipline, their ability to adapt and improvise. And most importantly, it was about their leader, a man who didn't know the meaning of the word no. When Genghis Khan was 9 years old, his tribe was attacked by a neighboring kingdom. His father was killed in the battle, and young Genghis had to flee. He spent his formative years as a warrior, learning the art of war from the greatest minds of his time. He built a coalition of tribes under his banner and set out to conquer the world. He led his army through some of the harshest climates on earth. Through scorching deserts and freezing his men would ride for days without food, without water, without sleep, until they had crushed all resistance. They were an army of one, a singular force of nature that swept across the known world. The Chinese invented gunpowder. The Arabs invented algebra. But it was the Mongols who invented the art of war. They developed new weapons, new tactics, new strategies. They used psychological warfare to break their enemies before they even went into battle. And when they fought like men possessed. Genghis Khan didn't care about wealth or power. He just wanted to build his empire and expand his kingdom. To him, war was not about plunder or conquest. It was about proving himself. He wanted to test his strength against the best that the world had to offer. And as he led his army across Asia and Europe, he picked up the best soldiers from every nation he conquered. Soon, half of his army was made up of non-Mongols. But he never lost control of his army. He kept them together with a combination of fear and loyalty. And he rewarded those who served him well with wealth and power. Genghis Khan didn't ask for permission. He took what he wanted and he took the world. By the time he died, his empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. He had built the largest contiguous land empire in history. But it wasn't just about the size of his empire. It was about the impact he had on the world. He had opened up the Silk Road which connected Europe and Asia. He had spread the ideas of religious tolerance, which allowed different cultures to coexist. And he had created a legal code which protected the rights of women and minorities. Yes, Genghis Khan was a monster. He was a ruthless conqueror who enjoyed the fruits of his labor. But he was also a visionary who saw the potential in diversity and inclusion. He was a leader who inspired his men to be the best version of themselves. And he was a warrior who never, ever asked for permission.